doing?
How you doing, man? DJ, right? Okay, DJ, tell me when you're ready, man.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready, brother.
Where you going?
Hilton in Tunnelly Avenue, 707.
Okay, perfect. Let's go. What time you want to be there, man? How do I get out of here?
I think you go back with the left-hand turn. I only saw the way in last night. Yeah, see right here?
Okay. Wait, straight?
Straight.
Okay.
Wait, here's the place. Did you get a card when you came in? Maybe you go back to where you came and use the other side.
Okay. Man, I don't understand how...
It's crazy, right?
There is hotels here? Oh, shit. And then the prison is right next to it, man.
Yeah.
You know? I didn't even know. I found out yesterday. Crazy. Okay, 1 second. What do I do with this, man? So I just go through? Oh. You're starting your day right now, man?
My day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, there's water in the doors if you want water, man.
Thank you so much, brother.
Are you from New Jersey?
No. From.
Oh, well.
I live in Florida now, but I'm moving back in a few months.
Oh, man, you look like you've been in the military or something, have you?
Me?
Yeah.
NYPD.
Oh, okay. In New York?
Bronx Narcotics.
Oh, man. That's what I was about to say. I feel like you've been in the military or something, right? Like, oh, shit. Like undercover or something, you know?
That's what I did.
Well, you had to go to school for that, right?
Yeah, well, you go to the police academy, then you start working, and then they recruit you.
Oh, it's a special area.
Unit.
Oh, okay. So you have to qualify. What are the qualifications for this?
Yeah, they handpick you, and then you go for some training, and then get their street smarts.
That's true.
Without street smarts, it doesn't matter.
You gotta learn to blend in, man. Oh man, that's great. I saw a lot of documentaries about people that do what you used to do.
Yeah.
Wow, man. It's like, I don't think I can do that, man, because I in my sleep, man.
So when you got a gun to your head.
Yeah, I will be saying everything I know, like in my sleep, like, I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You gotta calm yourself down. You're working. Everyone's out. Everyone's reading you. You're dealing with a lot of street smart guys too. They're on the street. That's their business.
Yeah. Oh man. So how long you worked for that force specifically?
I did 17 years.
And how was that experience, man?
How was it?
Yeah.
Experience was good. Guys I worked with were great. But before I got into the NYPD, I was about street business always.
Oh, okay.
Hustle.
Oh, so you already knew the streets before you went.
Where I worked. I grew up as a kid.
Oh,
then
man.
I moved away, and when I came back,
okay,
the area was changed. New faces.
So you kind of knew.
I know the streets.
Okay. Oh, so that was perfect, right? So what attracted you to this career, man? Because if you're in the streets, how you change? Like usually, like at least what I see, like people that are in the streets.
Yeah.
They don't want nothing to do with the police.
Yeah, well, they didn't think I was the police.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I mean, I could roll with anybody. You know, anybody. Italian, Spanish, white, black.
Are you Dominican or something?
No, I'm half Spanish, half Irish.
Oh, okay. So you kind of know the culture.
My wife's Spanish.
Okay. You are like me. So what country are you from? She's Hispanic. What country?
What's that?
What country?
My wife?
Yeah.
She's Mexican.
Oh, don't tell. Oh, man.
She's Mexican and she's.
So I got a question for you, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about Chapo, man?
About Trump?
The Chapo.
I'm sorry, about what?
El Chapo.
El Chapo?
Yeah.
Brilliant fucking guy. You know what I mean? I don't respect what he did. It's kind of like the guys I locked up.
Okay. I mean, he's savage, but
He's savage. I
he's
mean,
very smart for
he
business.
was a brilliant coach. So let me just put it this way: if El Chapo wanted to run a business in California, in Silicon Valley, he would have done well.
He would have been a billionaire.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. He set up systems, process, distribution. He kept his troops in line like they're an organization.
That is so
He
true,
used
man.
force, right, rather than firing people.
Unfortunately, he was smart, but do it in the wrong
Yeah,
way.
you know, listen, everybody plays the game. I mean, listen, it's easy, especially what I did. It's easy to do what I do, or did, as a cop.
Okay.
When I respect the bad guys too. Make sense?
Okay.
If you got no respect for the bad guy, you're playing yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? You're out there doing your thing, they're doing their thing, and then when you lock them up, you treat them with respect.
Wait, so when you put people in jail, do they know who you really are at that moment?
No, because I would, we would do a lot of undercover stuff, so we'd put together the people who come in and lock them up wouldn't be me.
Oh, okay.
I'd create the cases, I'd work with a team to create cases, we'd watch fights of drugs.
What is the craziest thing that you had to do, man?
I was in a shootout, my two partners were killed with a submachine gun. The guy had a submachine gun inside a hefty bag sitting on top of a radiator in 1998. And I chased him up the stairs, I hit him in the throat, and I hit him in the head, and I killed him.
Oh, man.
And when I got to him, he had his machine, he was out of prison 1 week.
Damn.
And when
it was out for benches, man. That's crazy, man.
And the thing was, he was lying there. He had his Timberlands, he had his Timbs on, he had his shoes on, his jeans, he had a t-shirt on, and over his shoulder was his bag. The bag was smoking.
Oh, man.
The gunfire.
So you lucky, man.
Yeah, well, you know what? I mean,
because if your two partners are not here, you weren't meant to go at that time.
100%. I worked a lot. I worked in the worst part of the Bronx.
Okay.
Down by Yankee Stadium, all the way over.
Bro, I can tell the difference when I go from.
Yeah, and I went to college in Manhattan. I went to grad school over here in Jersey City. Where I'm going. I went to Jersey City State University.
Okay.
But I know the streets. I mean, I know.
So the career you took, you had to study.
Yep.
In order for you to qualify.
No, I didn't. No, I went to college. I got a degree in political science.
Okay.
I was thinking about going into law as a lawyer.
Okay.
Then I'm like, I don't want to do this. And before that, I was always running businesses. So if I wasn't doing, I'd be like an Uber driver. I mean, I was always running business. So when I was a cop, I still had other businesses. Then when I was in the police department, my mindset was always to learn.
Okay. And
then in my next life to apply it to my next life, which I did.
Okay. So how is the process for somebody that's undercover and then they want to, like, let's say for example, retire?
Yeah.
What about those people that knew you in the streets? How do you do that? How do you?
The guys I work with, or the perp?
The people in the street that you deal with.
What happens to them?
Yeah, like what happens? What about if they see you in the street one time? What will you?
No. You know what? New York is very fluid, right? Like, yeah, I would know back then if I locked you up and you did some heavy stuff. You've gone to Clinton for at least 10 years. Clinton State Prison.
Okay.
Make sense?
Okay.
But they would never know it was me. I was known as a ghost.
Okay.
Right? I was a ghost. I'd be here and then I'd be gone.
Yeah, but then the question I ask you is because sometimes you meet people in the street and those people introduce you to other people.
Yep.
And they remember you.
No, absolutely.
So that's what I'm trying to understand.
So after work I was gone, and then I moved out of the Bronx. I moved about 45 minutes away. Okay. And then all my neighbors thought I never told them I was a cop. Nobody knew what I did.
But your schedule, man, is so crazy.
My schedule was crazy. I'd work all different hours. I'd get called or come in. I could be on a rooftop. I could be in an apartment building overlooking the guys in front of a bodega hiding the drugs behind an ice machine. Okay. On an electric post and the lamp post.
Have you ever thought about writing a book, man?
Everyone always asks me that.
Because it's true. Like, you live such an exciting, like, you know how adrenaline rush that is all the time?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because you never know what's gonna happen.
When I used to hit the George Washington Bridge every day,
Mm-hmm.
I'd go and put my gun right between my legs because I didn't know when I get to the light, someone might see me.
And boom, yeah, you'll be done.
I'll be in a gunfight.
Oh, that's tough, man. Yo, right? Oh, man, I don't know, man. You should write a book, man, because you haven't told me that much, but when you tell me, I will fucking buy a book, bro.
Yeah.
No, for real.
And I was good. The guys I used to lock up earlier before I went into narcotics, and they would sell crack or whatever it was. Usually crack.
Okay.
I used to sit with them and talk to them and say, Papa, you're better than this. You got a great mind. You got a business. Take this shit and put it legit.
Yeah.
And you try to help people. I went into the police department to help people. I didn't go in to hurt people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. You have a good heart, man.
Yeah, it was. That's why I enjoy the guys I work with. The job is the job. Yeah, so
Wait, so now what can you do with what you learned? Like, what
can I do?
Yeah, what can you do with what you learned?
When it was over?
Yeah.
So I took all my security knowledge and applied it because I used to like computers as well. I started developing out technologies, and now I start selling them to the government for.
Oh man, bro, writing a book? Never mind, bro.
It's a true story.
Yeah.
So I supplied government missiles to NATO for Northrop Grumman, which is a big defense contractor with Lockheed Martin.
Okay.
I supplied technology to them on artificial intelligence.
Oh, that's crazy, man. Bro, are you like Elon Musk or something like that?
What's that?
Like Elon Musk?
Yeah. A different, obviously he's into different sort of thing.
Do you know?
But if you saw me, you wouldn't know.
Bro,
you wouldn't know.
I would. Now that you're talking like this, like I feel like you're in cybersecurity or something.
Yeah. Well, that's heavily what I'm involved in.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. They say there's a lot of money in that.
Yeah, because what happens is the guys who work with computers don't have any street smarts. They never did the job. They don't know. I know how a criminal thinks.
Okay.
A criminal knows how to cop things too.
Okay. Then, man, I'm just seeing like a path of career that I can take, but I don't know if I can do what you did. Maybe I can.
No, but you got to start off somewhere. And if you like cars, especially if you work NYPD or Newark Police Department, it's a big department. It's not like these small towns. You can go into your career what you like. You like to drive helicopters?
That's what I was gonna. I was gonna go to Bond College to become a pilot, but
yeah, I mean, so you can.
It's expensive, man. It's expensive.
Yeah, so when you go into the academy, they ask you. They say
they have helicopters for the police.
Yeah, well, they'll ask you, what do you like to do? They're mechanical, right? Okay, cool. Then they'll ask you want to work for the fleet division after maybe 4 or 5 years.
Wait, so isn't the new people that are the ones that are walking, or they're?
So everybody starts off patrol. Okay. But after about 5 years, some guys go out of the academy, right out of the academy. They're in your class. They're gone. You never see them again. They're working undercover. Oh, because they immediately said, "You like baseball?" They immediately said, "This fucking kid got 5 stars. He can run, he can throw, he can hit, he can catch, he can do it all." Right? Okay. So then they started putting him, and you never see him again.
So they see like how do you say? I don't know how to say it in English.
Skills.
Yeah, the skills right away.
Yeah. Where country you from?
I'm from Honduras, man.
Honduras. Yeah. So they immediately said, "Oh, this fucking guy, he's got a curveball, slider, fastball, pop, pop, pop."
Yeah. He got it.
He got it.
Yeah, he got it. I understand.
And then when I see that guy out, 10 years later, 15 years later, and I'm in the car with the guy, I never talk to him like he's a cop. You know why? Because I don't know if he's working. He might be working a case.
Oh, okay.
So I see a lot of guys I work with. I just give them a look like, what's up, and I keep walking. Okay. They know me, I know them. I don't know.
You have changed your look a lot, right?
Yeah.
And Bruce Willis, man. That's it. You know, you ready for the movies, man?
Yeah.
You know, you ever thought about writing everything you experience, put it in the screen, man? You never know.
You never know.
Bro, that could be, not for real. It sounds funny, but it's your reality that you can show somebody else how you saw it with your own eyes.
That's right, brother.
Is it right here, man? It's
Yeah,
good?
my pleasure.
Man, thank you for sharing,
All right.
bro, and good luck with
Good
everything
luck
you do,
to
man.
you.
Thank you, man.
Good luck
Have a
with
good
whatever
one,
you
man.
choose to do.
Thank you, man. You too.
All right.
Thank you.